Hi guys, how are you all doing? Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. Monday gistings. Today we're having fun. We're having fun. How are you doing? Um, People don't rush, they don't go judge. Bolanle, Ninalowo, they say nah cheating I end the marriage. Human beings. Human beings. My mic dey on. Ah ah. Àròpin ní tènìyàn ṣíṣe lolúwa. Àbí how did they take talk am? People don't quickly run go judge. Official cheesy. How are you? Human beings. Ẹwà ènìyàn. Nkem Anthony. How are you doing? Somebody say no be small see crowd now. If na Bible we wan teach, nobody go gather. Human rights and beans. I was reading the post on Insta blog Niger. He said, "A conqueror doesn't speak. I owe no one no explanation for my life decisions. Bloggers are simply hypocrites in thirst for clout. Any interviews circulating of me are old from 6 years ago, which was before I restored the marriage that has now finally ended. Na me they jubilate, na una they worry. God will help me, go help una o." Big shout out to my livelihood, my brother, my livelihood. I dey follow and chat. Esther Omori, how are you doing, my darling sister? Let me continue reading Bolarinwa. He said, Ireo, I sure say una sha go get una own problem too. Maka is fine. Anu ni morigba. All man reap only what they sow. Now let's move on to the next agenda. Or my loud, Maka. Hey, I too like the guy. Sadly, somebody say read on. I want Emma huh? Before I read anything else, go to my TikTok, double click the screen, double click the screen. Double click the screen on my TikTok. Double click the screen, double click the screen. Oh yeah, double click the screen. I want to see who's the first person to buy a money gun today. Special shout out to the first person to buy my money gun. Follow my number one gifter. Make I even check who be my number one gifter. Lady V, my number one gifter. Beatrix, my number two gifter. Follow them, follow them, follow them, follow them, follow them, follow them. I love Nino. Make una tag Nino. I want to interview him. Make you follow him play here small. I too like the guy. I too like the guy. Baba, marriage they fail. Marriage they fail. And when marriage fail, life is not over. Good evening, my darling Vidaoma. Vidaoma is my sweetest gist sister. Vidaoma can get gist. JMK's hair. Hey, don't enter trouble today. Once I see JMK's hair, as in, I know say I don't enter am. Make una follow that girl buy her hair. Oh. People will be sending me message. Daddy Freeze, I want to advertise on your platform. You don't need, like right now I'm in a good mood. You don't need to advertise. Just buy Tiri Money Gone. I will just give you a quick shout out. Sharp, sharp. Tiri Money Gone. In 10 minutes, to move to 5. Oh. So if you want me to give your business a shout out right now, Kerry, I'm supposed to have called you. Kate, I'm supposed to have called you a week ago. Forgive me. Everybody, I promise I'm going to call. I never call. Forgive me, please, please, please. We're going to talk. Forgive me. Nino B. Binta Ghana, longest time, my sister. How are you doing? How are you doing? Somebody say, mention my name. Go and buy Money Gun. You know, see, as I mention people where they buy Money Gun. Those ones where they mention, Kate, why are you crying? We'll talk, we'll talk, we'll talk. Don't worry. I promise you, we'll talk. It might not be today, but we'll definitely talk. Somebody said infidelity didn't end the marriage. Then what? A man wakes up in the morning and decided to end his marriage. You see, my problem with Nigerians is una they wear trouser with person. Una they wear shoe with person. As in, how una take they know wetin dey happen inside person house? If he says it is not infidelity, why are you so quick to make it infidelity? Do you know some men can actually tolerate infidelity? I'm not saying he tolerated it. One person tell me, say, for 2023, no be infidelity, they end marriage. Me, I can't tolerate it. So for me, to end marriage. But there are some people that they don't cross that infidelity, come back. Marriage still dey okay. But maybe it is respect, maybe it's attention. Some people can forgive infidelity, but cannot forgive you not giving them attention. Niger people go jump, judge your matter for you. One person said that Daddy Free is a lunatic for not seeing his children in 7 years. Say, I want go America, they go from state to state, they find the children. Children where my ex don't change their name. You see, when you are not in a picture, you make assumptions. You make assumptions. And if Nino is not careful, he not supposed to respond to them again. Have you noticed that I did not air that video, that particular video that all the bloggers aired? I did not air it. Now waiting he talk, now they work with. I have made up my mind that I will never work with accusations unless the accusations are so glaring. Someone say, if 611 people here, my comment is the one you are quick to see interesting, because your comments not get sense. Sense not follow your comment. Ifoma 1919. To say your comment gather sense, I for no jump read them. You were so quick to roll him under the bus. He ended his marriage. If marriage is not working and he says he's not doing again, what has made him a bad person? Someone say change on their name. Walai, change their name. Change their name. How you know their new name? How you take fine picking where you don't know their name? If it's not working, you move. Most of the people that are here are former divorcees. Kate, that I said I was going to talk to, she's a divorcee. Remy is a divorcee. Rita, that reads Bible for me, is a divorcee. Samaria is a divorcee. Me, I'm a divorcee. Taste buds, a divorcee. Should I continue? Most of the people, even Binta Ghana that I hail today, is a divorcee. Does that make them less Move on. It's not that serious. Only a fool holds on to a dead marriage. Move on. I used to think that divorce is the worst thing that can happen. It was the best thing that happened to my life. I used to think it's the worst thing. I thought I was going to lose my mind. I thought I was going to lose everything. Esther Mori says she's about to enter a divorce. Shukwotu is divorced. For Free Nation, I think we have more divorcees than married people. Or even the married people are in their second marriage. I thought, I'm going to be very honest with you. See, Spintagan, I mentioned you because I saw you earlier on. Look at Kate. Best thing that happened to her. Same thing with Remy. Same thing with Henry the Great. I'm looking at people here and I can tell you how many people are divorcees. We move on. It doesn't end. Someone says, because we are not judging them. I don't judge a divorcee. I will divorce. Baba, person will sleep with. Married man will sleep with inquire member. Give am belle. I still no go judge am. It's not my position to judge. The message where God sent me to preach na doctrinal lies. When you they use Bible, take collect money from people, they turn their brain. Those are my enemies. If you like, have 7 wives, 15 girlfriends. That's your business. If you like, they sleep with man, they sleep with Aja. Now your business. Nothing concern me. I only am here to point out the lies. Now that one be my problem. When you open Bible, one very popular pastor today, one very, I know this pastor very well, young, fine boy pastor, we get big crowd. They tell me today, say, Baba, they swing, I not go talk, no be my mouth here, I'm a person with, hey. They say, Baba, they, nothing concern me. It's not my business. Oh, Baba D. Lovely hanging out with Baba D earlier on today. Lovely hanging out with Baba D earlier on today. Chai. So, I will never ever judge a man. Let me even be serious. Let me sit up so when I see my face well. I will never judge a man because of his weaknesses. Say, pastor get girlfriend. No, that's not my business. That's God's business. Now God go judge him and his many girlfriends. But you see, the one way God give me power to do, na Bible. I understand that book. I read it in the original language. They first wrote it before they translated it to English. They use and do Yahoo. I was taught this book. I was still saying it on an interview today. By, you know what the Midrash is? The Midrash is the rabbinic translation of the Talmud. These are the people that explained what happened in the Talmud, what happened in the Torah, what happened in the Pentateuch. You cannot learn Old Testament from a Christian. Christians don't know Old Testament because it was not written for Christians. It was written for Jews. So you want to understand Old Testament, you have to go to the Jews. Let them explain it to you, what this verse was saying, what it was trying to say. Because the Bible is like a summary. There are rabbinic books that expatiate on the works of the Old Testament. So the Bible is like a summary. There are people who understand the traditions. They are the culture and traditions of a people. Those were the people that taught me Old Testament, not Pentecostal pastor. New Testament, I studied under Greek scholars. From the original first language was written Greek, then Latin, then English. So me, if pastor climb pulpit lie, no fight, I no fit fight am. But nothing concern me whether the pastor get girlfriend or the pastor they date a man as him be man. Nothing. That's not my concern. That's not my business. And a lot of people try to pull me into, oh, this pastor has done this, this pastor has done that. I would rather more so talk about a pastor who is stealing church money or using the word of God, quote and unquote, to lie to people and to manipulate people than a pastor that has a girlfriend. The one way you catch, now you know, the other ones, you know their girlfriend. So I beg. Someone say I look more beautiful with cap. Nothing concern you. I like my hair the way it is. Now they give people complex. Today I decided to come with my hair. You go say make I wear cap. One day I no wear. Leave me. So when it comes to marital issues, somebody say my marriage will work. If you like, let me tell you, one of the biggest GOs in Nigeria prophesied and declared that the dollar will fall and the naira will rise. That was in 2016. The dollar has continued to rise and the naira has continued to fall. It's not by declaring. If you want your marriage to work, it's not by declaring. They know they declare marriage. You will work. You will tolerate. Look at somebody and tell them, I will tolerate. You will tolerate. You will learn how to tolerate. Now, I don't mean tolerate excess. I don't mean tolerate emotional battery. I don't mean tolerate verbal abuse. I don't mean tolerate deprivation. But you will still tolerate. That you will not tolerate at all, na lie. But banlaroni, what tolerate? You will learn how to tolerate. What makes a marriage work is patience, tolerance, and two willing parties. Patience, tolerance, and two willing parties. If you're enjoying me, double click the screen, Pop my money guns on TikTok. Pop my money guns on TikTok. Big shout out to my TikTok, my number one gifter, JMK's hair. That's my number one gifter. Who's going to be my number two gifter? Follow my number one gifter. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure you follow my number one gifter. Right now, start following my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter. Right now. Whatever you're doing, leave whatever you're doing and start following my number one gifter. Start following my number one gifter. House of Gold popped me a motorbike the other day. I just the hail am. House of Gold. God bless you, official Arole. Patience, tolerance, and two willing parties. The parties must be willing. If one person say in don't tire, in no do again. If you like, be patient from here to Zimbabwe. If you like, be tolerant from here to Morocco. Nothing will ever work. Tolerance is a prerequisite after willingness. The first thing is willingness. And the problem with tolerance is I can decide to be tolerant even if my wife is not tolerant. I can decide to be patient even if my wife is not patient. But I cannot decide to be willing if she's not willing. Willingness has to be mutual. One person can be the patient one. One person can be the tolerant one. But both of them have to be willing. When one party is done, the marriage is over. Because even you will get patience, you will run out of patience. But you see, when somebody is willing and they make a mistake, you are patient, they can work with that mistake. Two people in a marriage, this person is willing, this person is willing, this person now makes mistake. Because of willingness and this person is patient, the patient can absorb that mistake. The tolerance can absorb a mistake. But you see, if this person is not willing and they make that mistake, they are not ready to correct it. They don't want to make, they are tired, so they are making mistakes. After a while, your tolerance and your patience will not be able to absorb the mistakes again. You will burn out and you'll be frustrated. There is no I love you for the two of us. No. I remember a friend whose husband took off his wedding ring and dropped it on the table saying he's not wearing wedding ring again. The wife now started wearing 2 wedding rings. The wife now started wearing 2 wedding rings. So I now saw her. I'm like, babe, why are you wearing 2 wedding rings? My husband took off his wedding ring. I said, take his ring off. Wear your own. Person saying no one wear wedding ring again. You can't one wear 2. No, we really worry you. No be where they worry you. Remove the ring. Remove his ring and give it back to him. In fact, you two should remove your ring. Why are you wearing ring when he's not wearing ring? Why are you wearing ring when the person you are married to is not wearing ring? Why? You see, sometimes the reason why your marriages fail are because you have been taken for granted. Your wife knows that she will go out at 11 o'clock and come to the house, and you will not lock her out of the house. She knows, so she will come at 11 o'clock and una go fight. If the first time she goes out, I tell her, don't enter my house after a certain time, and she comes home at 11 o'clock, let her come outside to meet her load there. If you are living abroad, you cannot try this. You will pack her load outside, you will sleep outside with the load. That's why sometimes Nigeria is very sweet. Call her family and tell her you're not doing it again. Let her go back to her family house. Let her go back to her family house for 2 months. Because the moment you don't condone them, you go, they condone them, they go. I know what I went through with that. I know what I went through with that. I'm giving you an example. If your husband cheats on you, go and report him to his parents. Maybe if it's a one-off cheating, he make mistake, they seduce him, they shall can't catch him, and you know say na one-off, if you decide to absorb him with your patience. But you don't catch him the second time, the third time, one night gather family meeting for your head. Tell him you are not doing again. Tell him you are not going to allow him to sleep with you again. For 6 months, he's not going to touch you, because it takes 6 months to do 2 HIV tests to be sure you absolutely don't have the virus. So you do it now and you do it in 6 months' time. So you know go touch you for 6 months. Now it's no longer that you are being mean. No, you are setting your boundaries that he must respect. If you are going to be in this relationship with me, you are not going to cheat. But you catch your husband cheating and you are crying. Wàláì wọ́n máa cheat lórí wo pé wọ́n ní bá wọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ gan sùn díẹ̀ ló máa kù. Ó máa bá wọn sister ẹ̀ gan sùn àtàwọn àǹtí ẹ̀. Because your response to cheating is crying. Breaking my heart. Unless the man tell you he go knock outside, no problem, make you wait 6 months, you go see as it be for body. JMK, my number 1 gifter for today. Everybody make some noise for her. JMK's hair She's bought me 4 money guns. JMK's hair. Carrie! Carrie is my number 2 gifter. Love you, sis. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Follow my number 1 gifter. Follow GMK's hair right now. Follow my number 1 gifter. Follow them. Follow my number 1 gifter. Somebody say, Daddy Freeze, but men are not much in the market. You must be of a very low value to think that there are not men in the market. If you think that there are not enough men in the market, your self-value and self-worth is very, very low. It's a problem. You have to deal with it. Say you look yourself from head to toe and you believe, say, there are not enough men. I'm a divorcee, I still remarry. Tasteboy is a divorcee, she still remarry. Man fool everywhere, woman fool everywhere. No go pick the wrong one. The reason why many of you think, and let me tell you, there are beautiful women out there. They are beautiful, and there are good guys out there. I know many good guys, and I know many good girls. You see, we've all got to get to a point where we understand that marriage is what we make it to be. A lot of men too have started chasing other men. That's the latest one now, where I don't know the day we are going to discuss that one. Someone say in America, men know plenty. Oh. Kia produces 1 million cars a year. Ferrari produces a few thousands, maybe 2 or 3,000. Yet if you want to buy Ferrari, you know where to go and you will get. It's like that with men and women. Something of value is available to those who recognize its value. Jay-Z said it, said game recognize game. If you are game, you recognize game. If you are lame, you will recognize lame. I was not in the market for up to 4 months before I jam the next woman where I did with. I know the market. Forget boy fine, boy fresh. Forget all that one. Baba, there's substance. The reason why many of you are the way you are is because you are bereft of substance. You are lacking in the substance department. And as long as you don't have substance, you will continue to have issues. You need to start looking for substance in your relationships. Somebody said, Fresh Boyoyo without money in 2016 crisis. The fact that I didn't have money does not mean I didn't have prospects. And by me not having money, I still get house on Victoria Island where they live, where they pay rent. I still feel chop. I still get Range Rover, even though by then the Range Rover done the old. I get Camry, we get AC. And I still feel buy my wife car. So if I say I no get money, no be say I no fit pay rent or I no fit chop or I no fit do basic things. Maybe I fit not travel abroad and go and ball. Maybe I could not change my car to the latest version or model. But say I no go get money na lie. Babanlaroni. That's not true. That is really, really untrue. There are many things that we need to talk about. There are many issues that we need to address. Somebody said you are lucky. I wouldn't consider it luck. I wouldn't consider it luck. I'll consider it other things, not luck. And let me tell you something. Women out there, there are women out there that are looking for good men. They're looking for partners. They're looking for friends. They're looking for people. Oh man, they pop my money gun. Thank you so much. Somebody just popped my money gun. Let me make some noise for them. On control. On control D. Thank you very much. Oladari just sent me a super chat. $4.99. Thank £4.99. That's £5. Thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube, bottom where you type your comments, just drop that super chat or super sticker. Yay! Somebody just sent me 800 stars. On Facebook, Francois Quam True. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. Just sent me 800 stars. If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Come to the bottom left-hand corner. You will see how to buy my stars. JMK's hair, just popping those money guns. I love you, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody says, I'm saving up. One day I'll buy Daddy Freeze lion, but I save well. And make sure it's the big lion. That lion is sweet. I dey wonder who go even buy me lion. Follow my number one gifter, JMK's hair. Follow my number one gifter, JMK's hair. That's my number one gifter. Big shout out to her. Big shout out to her. My number one gifter. So back to what I was saying, yeah. Let's House of Gold. I see you, bro. So back to what I was talking about earlier on. The reason why a lot of you do not understand what marriage is because you are looking for the wrong things. You're backing up the wrong threes. Marriage is a beautiful union. The problem is, what do you want? I thought this during my Sundays. You see, most people prefer to go where they pray big prayer for you people and speak in plenty tongues so that you feel that you see, if you do anything in this life for the money, you will suffer. Trust me. There are many things money cannot buy. If you go into a relationship for money, you will suffer. Almost somebody just sent me 3,000 stars. Coco Boy Music on Facebook just sent 3,000 stars. Thank you so much. Everybody give a big shout out to Coco Boy. If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DA. On today's video, bottom left hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. I was telling you of JRR, what's that guy's name? That comic book star that made $500 million last year, and he's been dead for 50 years. Money is something dead people can make. Never go into a relationship or a career chasing after what dead people can make. If a dead person can do it, then it's not you. It's valueless. Go there searching for what only the living can offer. Give what you see. A dead person cannot make love. Tolkien, God bless you. A dead person cannot listen and give advice. A dead person cannot be there for you. When you are poor, you value money. When you are rich, a rich man does not value money. What you think they value money? Let me tell you, they value the things money cannot buy because they have the money to buy the things money can buy. So what they value are those things their money cannot buy. That's what gives so much value to them. You have not been rich before. You see, let me tell you, I was watching, I saw something on Instagram and I sent it to Simply Vic. The guy said, $10 million and a house in Banana Island. Will you still stay in Canada? Let me ask you, $10 million cash and a house in Banana Island. Will you go and be working in Canada? The clause is you can travel, but you can never live abroad for more than 2 weeks for the rest of your life. But here's $10 million and a house in Banana Island. You can travel, you can travel to any country you like, but you cannot be there for more than 2 weeks or 1 month. $10 million. How many of you remain abroad? How many of you will remain abroad? You will stay in Canada. You will stay in Canada is a lie. Anybody will tell you say go stay in Canada, lie, they lie. Anybody will tell you say go stay UK, now lie, they lie. Now lie. Let me tell you, you will live in that Nigeria with that $10 million and you will go abroad twice a year for health check. In the hospitals, people that live abroad cannot afford to go to. Forget it. No, wait till me $10 million. You know what is $10 million? Anybody will tell you saying go remain for Nigeria is lying. $10 million. No, they tell ourselves truth now. 10 million. We will do this as topic. I get so many topics. I want to talk about Kaya matter for 11 o'clock. I want to talk about this particular matter. Nobody go wait. Anybody will tell you say go wait. Ignore them. Because let me tell you, let me break your heart. With $10 million, you will buy a house in Canada. You will live in that abroad, but you are living in Nigeria. You will live in that abroad, but you are living in Nigeria. You know what you are going to do? You will go abroad. You will rent house. Sorry, you will buy a house. By the time you buy properties, 3 for the UK, you go just they go there every 3 months. Spend 2 weeks. Baba, before you know it, you have credit. You have credit in that UK. You will rent out those properties. You'll be in Nigeria collecting the rent. You will get that abroad passport. They not tell you that you cannot have abroad passport too. They just tell you say you know if you live there for more than 1 month. So you go know as you waka the waka. Do you realize that you get the level of investment you will get for the UK, you'll be entitled to citizenship? You don't know. You will go there, you open your bank account there. You buy a house. Inside the house, you put telephone there. You pay some of the bills in that house. And you are renting the house as one of the houses you just use to do Airbnb. And what you are going to be doing with the Airbnb is you will make sure you are paying the bills in that house. You enter the system. You will be in Nigeria and you will have UK system. You will be in the UK system. That's not true. I challenge you. You don't know how to do it. You don't have proper advisors. Not only will you be like that, you will have Canada. You will have 2 houses in Canada. You will have 3 or 4 houses in America. You will have 2 or 3 houses in the UK. And you will be in Nigeria collecting their rent. How much is house in Canada? With 500,000 Canadian dollars, you will get a house. You don't want to live there. It's a house you are renting out. It can be a 2-bedroom flat in Toronto. Listen, you will live in that your Banana Island house. You no go spend the rich $6 million out of the $10 million and you be buying assets everywhere. Baba, you go get Canadian Now, let me now break it down to you. Let me mess with you. Yeah, if you have sense, you have that kind of money bulk. Once you have lived in Canada for 1 year, by living in Canada for 1 year, I don't mean you have to be in Canada for 1 year. You are coming, you are going. You have bank accounts, you are paying monthly bills, you are paying phone bill, you are paying water bill, you are paying light bill, and you are using the. That's why if you have 3 houses in Canada, don't use all the 3 houses to do rent. Use 1 or 2 to do Airbnb. You know why? Airbnb, the house go dey your name. Airbnb, the house go dey your name. You are not really caring too much about making profit. You are caring more about establishing yourself and being credit worthy. You don't understand. You will be in Canada and you have a credit score. You will be in the UK and you have a credit score. You will be in America and you have a credit score. You can now walk to a Lexus dealership or a Mercedes-Benz dealership and pick cars and ship them to Nigeria. And do you know how much they sell cars in Nigeria? Car where you go pay 15% down payment abroad. You go bring them come Nigeria, you go sell am 150 million naira cash. Somebody says absence. The trick is you cannot be there for more than 1 month. So you go Canada for 2 weeks every 3 months. You go America 1 week every 3 months. You go London 3 weeks every 3 months. You attend to all the businesses. I'm just giving you an idea. 10 million, you won't count, they stay there abroad. They don't say make your children no go abroad. Though. Once they're of university age, start shipping them abroad one by one. Now you, they say make you no go abroad, make you no live abroad. Baba, you'll be amazed that in 10 years, you'll be richer than those people that live abroad. You have more assets in that abroad than the people that live in that abroad. Now them go, they beg you. You go reach stage for your life. They go give you, I have 3 houses in Canada. You are now denying me visa. It's impossible. Now poor people, foreign policies, they worry. You start shipping them. You are credit worthy. You start bringing things in Nigeria, Baba. You come to make Nigeria money. But you see, my problem is you are so that walk where you want to go walk. That for where you want to go. That for a walk where you want to go do. Don't blind your eye. You don't realize that with $10 million, your life will change forever in Nigeria. If you dey lazy, say you no sabi do anything, just buy 1 house for UK, 1 house for America, 1 house for Canada. Say you no get power to dey run around. And make sure at least in one of those countries, you develop your credit. Do you know how easy it is to develop credit? Do you know how easy it is to develop credit? One of your brothers, we dey there, we no get work, we dey school, buy car. Give them to do Uber. It's as simple as that. Find car. You don't need to invest too much. You invest maybe $10,000. The guy, they go the Uber. You go, they use the Uber feed, pay you small money. You don't want to make too much money. You just want to be credit worthy. The car is in your name and you are paying the bills monthly. The house is in your name and you are paying the bills monthly. Baba. If to say you be hustler, in 10 years you have 20 houses in the UK, 20 houses in the US, 20 houses in Canada in 10 years. Because the next set of houses you are going to buy, you don't have to pay down payment again because you have credit. Now live there, say make you no live there. No me say you know you have a credit score. You have a property. You don't have to be a citizen. You don't even have to have a green card. You have a property. And you have a bank account and money is entering, you'll be entitled to some level of credit. Baba, you will go to Canada, they ball for yacht. So what am I trying to say here? At the end of the day, let's go back to our original topic. At the end of the day, a lot of people are missing the point because they are going into relationships based using money as a yardstick. No, somebody said that if he's talking about like money is easy to make abroad. No, the question was $10 million and a house in Banana Island or Canadian work visa. Anybody that sees $10 million and house in Banana Island and takes Canadian work visa is destined to be poor. Your destiny in poverty, forget them. Say you see house for Banana Island. The cheapest house in Banana Island is like $1 million. Then they now give you $10 million cash. Owani, o fẹ́ lọ hustle, o fẹ́ lọ ṣe nurse l'America. Wọ́n ti ṣépè fún destiny ẹ̀. They don't shake for your destiny. You don't feel make am for this life. Or say you want to go UK. They give you $10 million cash. Now you they say make you not go to the UK. They don't say make your pikin not go UK. But let me tell you something. My kids will be in the UK. And I'll be going to the UK every month to visit them. I'll spend 2 weeks, come back to Nigeria. Go the next month, spend another 2 weeks, come back to Nigeria. Go the next month, spend another 2 weeks. Let's say make I not spend more than 2 weeks. I don't go spend more than 2 weeks. I don't go spend more than 2 weeks. And you'll be amazed that you'll be spending more time with your children. Our koala bear, God bless you, house of gold. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, double click the screen, double click the screen. Follow my number one gifter, JMK here. That's my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter. Leave everything you're doing on TikTok right now and follow my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter. Or you can be my number one gifter. Pop my money guns. Let me see somebody pop those money guns. Who's going to pop my money guns? Somebody say, which kind pastor be this safe? I don't know, the kind. Someone says, so DF now one jackpot for UK. As in, you slow like slow Tina. You're a slow one. As in, if you dey drive, you would cause go slow. Me, maybe not even bury or where in this whole conversation has it been that I want to jackpot? As in, how can you be so pathetically slow, so intellectually challenged, so cranially deficient? As in, Wagongoni koala bear. Change your name to koala. Let them people say, koala. Why, yeah, baba, koala. No, I come back any Goku. Go fenohora. Then would DP that be shigidi agbeko. Oni koronu. Ó dẹ̀ lè fún ẹ láti ronú báyìí. Ẹ bá rí bó ṣe ṣọ̀gọ́ bí ipò sí àbíkú. Ló ń ta sánsán sínú live mi. Ó ń ta bí ẹni tó ń já pọ̀ mọ́ tọ́bẹ̀ ń ta. Ó ń ta bí pọ̀ mọ́ bí ìgbà tó ń fi ń já pọ̀ mọ́. Ló ń ta káàkiri lórí live mi ò tiẹ̀ ní ronú kankan. Àbákò àlà. Ó yẹ kán fún ẹ ní oríkì. Akọ àlà. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà ní oríkì ẹ̀ ní ṣá. Toro o dense. You are a dense fog. Tí aeroplane bá kó sí ẹ ó máa crash ni. Bí tó dense dé. Ó dàbí cloud. For the rest of you who are watching my live, double click the screen, double click the screen, double click the screen. I want to see 10 money guns. Make I close, they go. Joma Serve, how you doing, brother? I hosted you the other day. It was lovely. I learned a lot. Someone said the person might just be joking. Me too, I joke, I dey joke. Oh, joke, what life me o. So this is a very, very important conversation, and we cannot run away from this. Let's go back to what brought us here. Bolanle Ninalowo. He said it is not infidelity. Please, if he said it is not infidelity, can we respect him? Can we understand that marriages break? You see, some of you, when you hear marriage break, the first say, your wife don't cheat. He don't cheat. They don't catch him, they cheat. Not necessarily. Especially with women we don't live abroad for a while. There's what you call irreconcilable differences. irreconcilable differences. Sometimes there's no reason why they are not together. Sometimes nobody did anything wrong. They just can't cope again together. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yes, so sorry. I went to get my granuts. The woman never really forgave him. Let's talk about that. You see, just like with Christianity and Bible, we make a lot of assumptions. And I see it as a problem. Hey, somebody don't send me super chats. Yemi Titilola, thank you so much for sending me super chats on YouTube. Everybody make some noise for Yemi Titilola. If you're watching on YouTube, send me super chats and super stickers. Sorry, I'm a bit hungry, so I'm eating granite. You see, I'm going to end soon. People change. The fact that you married somebody and the person is behaving a certain way does not guarantee that that person will behave in that way 10 years from now. Many of you are working on the assumption that the person you married is not going to change. Someone said reasons why women should consider their husbands marrying a second wife to spice up the marriage. Or men should consider women marrying a second husband to spice up the marriage. Omo, like say granola don't spoil my eye. Let me read it too. Because I noticed that my eye not too good. Sorry, so I need to Google this. Is ground not bad for the eyes? Groundnut can help protect your vision from being damaged. So I don't know. Effect of groundnut on the eye is good or bad? We all know. So where did they get this from? Me, I dey chop groundnut gone. I dey chop groundnut. I eat a lot of nuts. I eat a lot of nuts. I eat a lot of cashew nuts. I eat a lot of ground nuts. I eat a lot of fruits. 5 worst foods for your eyes. Let me see whether groundnuts is among them. 5 worst food for your eyes. Table sauces and dressing, number 1. Fried foods, number 2. Sweetened drinks, number 3. Processed meats, number 4. Ready meals, number 5. Groundnut no dey there. Groundnut no dey there. So I don't know how soon I take see say groundnut no good for your eyes. Sean Lead says, have you tried these nuts? Why are you like this, Sean? Shei Peter, thanks for popping that money gun. Guys, pop those money guns. Pop those money guns. Shei, Sean Leeds, why are you bad like this? Why are you bad? Eh? Why are you bad? Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. So let me round off. I'm going to round off in about 10 minutes. If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Bottom left hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. Some nuts are high in calories though. Yeah, but they're good calories. Let me tell you, if you're looking for bad calories, rice is poison. Rice, I stopped eating rice totally. I stopped eating white bread totally. Maybe once in 2 weeks, I'll eat white bread, and in moderation. White bread is not better when you toast it. It's actually worse when you toast it. People think that if you toast it, it's worse. So, hey, somebody just sent me 1,000 stars. Oh, I'm enjoying Facebook people today. Oh. Joe Massive. Hey, Joe Massive, my client. Thank you very much. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. Wheat bread is better. Avoid bread. Just avoid bread, avoid rice. Avoid bread, avoid rice. Uncontrolled. Thank you so much. Just popped another money gun. Avoid bread. Someone said when you toast it, it's healthy. But Bolanle. I have this guy I follow on Facebook. He's called Insulin Resistant. Very big on Facebook. He wears a glucose monitor the whole day, and he tries different foods to see how they spike his blood sugar. Baba, toasted bread spiked his blood sugar more than normal bread. What helps is when you freeze bread and you thaw it, but it is only marginally better than normal bread. If you freeze bread and you thaw it, it's marginally. He got, I think, 32 milligrams normal bread, 30 milligrams when he froze the bread, and 36 milligrams when he toasted it. Baba, forget it. Anybody that tells you toast bread is better is lying to you. Toast bread is poison. The reasons why Nigerians have so much diabetes is because of bread and rice, and fufu, and pounded yam. That's why you and yam. That's why you have so much diabetes in this country. Let me tell you, I cut rice to zero. I cut bread and I felt it immediately. Just rice and bread. Start from there. So back to what we're talking about, because we're here because of Bolanle Ninalowo's comment. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook. Oh yeah, let me see another person who buy 1,000 stars. If you were watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Bottom left hand corner, you'll see how to buy my stars. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. One more 1,000 stars. Let me give a big shout out. Follow my #1 gifter on TikTok. Follow JMK's hair. That's my #1 gifter. Uncontrolled is my #2 gifter. Is rising high. Is he going to be able to take over from JMK's? I don't think so, but let's see. Let's watch. Follow my #1 and my #2 gifter on TikTok. Double click the screen if you're enjoying the live on TikTok. Double click the screen. When I come back later on today, we're going to talk about Kayamata. We have so much to talk about. Someone said, I just cook a pot of rice yesterday. Stop cooking rice. It's poison. Stop cooking rice. It's poison. Especially if you're above 35. Run from rice. Rice is no good for you. Someone says you need carbs. If you take 1 spoon of rice, that's all the carbs you need for a day. So when they tell you need carbs, your fruits are carbs. Beans is carb. It's more carb than protein. But the beauty of beans is it does not spike your blood sugar the way rice does. Someone say you need carbs, you need carbs, you need carbs. 1 spoon. Ask them that Sunday. I just eat the steak, I eat the fish, I eat the soups, the clams, all those things. The rice, the potatoes, maybe I take half a potato and 1 spoon of rice to taste the rice. When I say 1 spoon of rice, I don't mean a serving of rice. No, that spoon, as you take them like this, one, put them for my mouth. That's all the rice I'm eating on Sunday. Finish. Beans is good carbs, but too much of it too is a problem, so watch it. Brown rice, I don't know about brown rice. So someone said beans is protein. It's not protein, it's more carbs than protein. Oat is still not good. It's still carbs. Nigerians need, let me tell you, yeah, if I want to eat a meal, if it's rice and chicken, I will eat a third or a quarter the portion of rice and double my portion of chicken. So instead of eating 1 piece of chicken, I'll eat 2 or 3 pieces of chicken, and the normal portion of rice, I will divide it into 4 and eat 1/4. You will be full. But you'll be full of chicken, not full of rice. Nigerians know how to be full of rice with small chicken. Eat more chicken than rice. Eat a whole fish and 1 potato chip. 1. You are good. That fish is still going to break down to carbs. And you guess what? You'll be full longer if you eat a whole fish. So eat more proteins than carbs. In Nigeria, we're taught to eat more carbs than proteins, and a problem. Let me tell you how bad carbs are. It is better to eat 2 burgers than a burger and fries. That's how bad the fries are. It is better to eat 2 burgers than 1 burger and fries. One day, I went to Burger King. One Niger guy entered there, bought a burger, bought plantain, bought yam, and bought Coke. I did like this. Me, if I go to Burger King, I'll just eat the burger and maybe a small Coke, because if you take the burger without Coke, before I used to eat 2 burgers and I would eat fries. I used to eat a lot before, until I woke up one day and started cautioning myself. So it's not like I'm not going to go to Burger King, but if I go to Burger King, I'll just eat the burger. I won't touch the fries. I'll still be hungry, but I'll manage it. I will eat that burger and maybe drink a small Coke. If I can get Coke Zero, very good. The only problem now too is they're complaining about all these saccharin and all these sweeteners also having carcinogenic effects on your body. So it is a problem. I don't eat bread. I eat a burger once a month. Does not mean I eat bread. What you eat once a month is not food. Once a month. Once a month. No, rice is worse than Coke. I'm telling you from personal experience. Of course, you don't drink Coke every. By Coke, I mean Coke once in 2 weeks or once a week. It's better than rice. It's better than rice 3 times a week. Coke once a week or once in 2 weeks is better than rice. Cut out rice completely from your diet and drink Coke once a week or once in 2 weeks. You'll be better off than keeping rice on your diet. Coke Zero is not a big scam. It doesn't spike your blood sugar. Go and watch that guy I told you about. It doesn't spike your blood sugar. It might be carcinogenic, but it doesn't spike your blood sugar. And when you live in Nigeria, everything is carcinogenic. Diesel, do you know diesel is the worst one of the worst carcinogenic? Do you know even groundnuts, boiled groundnuts are carcinogenic because of a particular fungus that thrives on the groundnuts? Someone says, I do rice once in 2 weeks. Now, when you are going to do that rice, you should not eat more than 4 or 5 spoons, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything more than that, you are killing yourself. The sugar in that 4 spoons is as bad as the sugar in Coke. Someone said, do badge support. They no agree open badge for me for Instagram. That's why I say go to TikTok, double click the screen. Someone says, so what should you be eating daily? Eat chicken. Eat more meat than food. By more meat, I don't mean more beef. Beef is good. You see, the problem is if you can get grass-fed beef, like all this Nigerian cow is not bad because it's grass-fed. The ones that they feed them grass is very healthy. Let me tell you, grass-fed butter is even healthy. It has good cholesterol. Someone say jollof rice, because that's the worst poison. Jollof rice, fried rice, poison. Someone said, DF, the body needs sugar. Oh, let people not go and get low blood sugar. Exercise and balance. Nobody's telling you not to eat rice. My problem with Nigerians is the portion of rice they eat. Someone said, what about we will be vegans? Now God, oh, pray to God. God will show you the way. Pray to God and God will show you the way. I don't believe in vegan lifestyles. I don't promote it. I don't advertise it. I don't believe it's good. As far as I'm concerned, soya is one of the worst things in this whole world. And soya, they affect man. I can tell you that from experience. I don't know what thing do me one time. I go to drink soya milk. Baba, the thing affected my performance, eh? Before I could narrow, because it was just for a period. So I can't wonder, say, waiting I do, what did I do? I can't realize, say, that period was only soya I drink. I took soya off my diet, and in 2 weeks I was back to normal. I thought it was fluke. 6 months down the line, I just bought soya milk again, drank, or more the thing started again. But luckily for me, I don't know, say, na problem. So I just have, so for me, soya is very, very, very bad. For me personally, results may vary. If you are a man, I will not personally advise you to consume soya. Soya no good for man. For me, I don't experience some. Coke is better than soya for me. So all una wey dey do vegan, God go bless una, God go help una. I suffer wetin I suffer with soya milk. I no go allow anybody suffer am. Someone said eat much white rice and broccoli. It's very healthy for the body. No listen to them. White rice na poison. No. If you can cut white rice and white bread from your diet, just do it for 3 months and check your blood sugar. Someone says soya they give man breast. Baba, soya no good for me. I don't know about you guys. Like I said, things vary. Anyway, I'm going to be coming back a little later. Grapes are high in sugar, yes. But you see, what you don't understand about grape sugar is they spike your blood sugar, but the spike comes down. Rice will spike your blood sugar, and that spike will last for 3 or 4 hours. That's the problem with rice and bread. It's a long spike. Fruit spikes are like this. They go up, and in 30 minutes, it comes down. Rice and bread will spike you in a very... Someone said, I remember DF had bread. Well, long, I get Bobby. Now, bra never begin way. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. So, guys, taste buds don't come carry me. She don't come carry her thing. Now she get to me. The best is eat a lot of fruits. Eat fruits, not a lot. Eat fruits, not a lot. Not too much. Banana no good though. If you have sugar issues, avoid banana. Gari, to be honest, Ijebu Gari is good because it is fermented. Ijebu Gari in moderation is better than rice. Gari is very high in fiber. But the problem is you want to drink Gari, you will add sugar, you will add milk. If you want to drink Gari, if I want to drink Gari, I just use very cold water and pour granules inside. Finish. No sugar, no milk. No sugar, no milk. If you can drink Gari with no sugar and no milk, Gari is good in moderation. Boiled unripe plantain is good. Boiled ripe plantain is sugar. Ijebu Gari with peanuts. Avocado is amazing. Egg is good. Egg is good. Someone says Gary tastes like sugar water to me. 100%. Big Pen says Gary tastes like sugar water. Gary is nice. Gary is good. Now the problem is, don't eat Igbo Gary. Igbo Gary na starch. If you want to eat Gary, use Ijebu Gary to make eba. Moderation is better than rice. Rice na poison. If you must eat any rice, ofada rice is good. Egg is good. They will tell you egg is cholesterol. If you watch your sugar, you see that your cholesterol will be good. Let me tell you, the amount of meat I eat, my cholesterol suppose don't tall past me. And my cholesterol is okay. It's relatively okay for somebody that eats 10,000 naira steak one. I go chop and finish. I eat meat now. Meat also has its issues. Oh. Meat also can be carcinogenic. Red meat, that is. So you've got to be careful. Don't, for me, I'm just a meat eater. I like meat. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you eat meat, you eat egg. If you manage your sugar well, you'll be amazed that your cholesterol will not go off the hook. Sweet potato is good. Someone said, don't you want the Igbo Gari to sell? Igbo Gari serve children, serve footballers, people that are running. Don't eat it. Igbo Gari is not good. I dey chop goat meat. I dey chop ram. I dey chop meat. I know. And you'd expect my cholesterol to be crazy, but it's not. My cholesterol is okay for someone who eats a lot of meat. Just avoid rice and bread. You'll be amazed how everything will come down. Someone said red meat causes colon cancer. Yes, we know. But there are so many other things that also cause cancer. Nigeria is surrounded. What about chicken breast? If you can eat chicken breast as a meal, you are good. Chicken breasts and a slice of sweet potato, or just have some chicken breasts and half an avocado. You are fantastic. Berries are good. But you see, the problem with Nigerians is we eat chicken, we eat rice, we drink juice. Avoid juice. Let me tell you one thing. Avoid juice. Juice is very bad. Packaged juice is bad. Juice that you squeeze by yourself is still bad. You see, when you eat a fruit, you eat the sugar of the fruit with the fiber. When you drink a fruit, that is fruit juice, you drink only the sugar without the fiber. So it goes straight into your blood. It's very bad. Stop drinking your calories. It's better to eat your calories. So if you want to eat fruit, eat the fruit. Don't drink the juice. The juice is not, even if it's freshly squeezed juice, is sugar. Someone said, after 5 wraps of akpu, I'm back. Not joke with your blood sugar. Oh. Orange is good, but in moderation. When you are eating the orange, eat the whole orange. Don't squeeze the juice, squeeze this juice and throw the eat the whole fiber. All that fiber is very good for you. How did we turn this live session into and I have 500 people watching me on YouTube, 600 people watching me on Instagram, 800 people watching me on Facebook, and 226 people watching me on TikTok. How did we turn this into a health? Orange is not bad. Orange is good. But in moderation. Yam is good. In moderation. Boiled. In moderation. Not fried. Boiled. Every food is good if eaten in moderation. Rice no follow. I don't know what is good inside rice. So rice is not good. I will never sit down and tell anybody that rice is good, or bread. They are not good. Oh. Rice and white rice and white bread are not good. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh. Someone said I cannot do without bread. No worry. When you reach a certain age, you will understand. What about stout? Stout is okay. Stout is okay. Cabbage is amazing. Those are. Eat this and eat this. Don't eat that. Waiting yourself. Someone said pounded yam is natural. Natural sugar. It's just like saying banana is natural. Banana is not good for your sugar. Someone said, but Christ loved bread. Christ, they waka. You where they drive inside air conditioner. Then the bread that Christ had that time, there were no preservatives. It was raw bread. It was not filled with all these process. The only bread you have, how processed it is. Someone say, what about noodles? I tell you, say rice, they bad. They ask me about noodles. At this, once you're above 35, you have no business eating noodles. Maybe once a year, say you want taste them, you don't miss them. But say noodles, they your diet above 35, you are digging a grave. Same thing with spaghetti. I dey chop them once a month, twice a month. Finish. Noodles. Christ go chop bread, finish, go waka from here. You know the kind of waka we did the waka that year? Did they waka from like Aja to Ikorodu? They go waka for morning. The next day they go begin the waka back. So any food, if Christ chop young, he go carry and waka. If you chop fufu, if you chop akpu, you go carry. But you go chop akpu, come undo your belt, come sit down for AC, begin fat. Papa, you be your own problem. He go waka from Aja to Songwater. That year, if you they go Ibadan, how you think say they go Ibadan? That year, if they say that they go Ibadan, how you think say they go Ibadan? Then they waka, and them not even road though. They go waka inside bush. Bush waka will be like this. If you waka go Ibadan, if they road 5 days, they know they get diabetes that year. That be waiting. Mushrooms are good. Popcorn is not bad. They ride horse. How many horse Christ gets? For inside Bible, show me how many times a ride person will ride full donkeys full once as triumphant entry. Now they use say he get horse called Ferrari. Someone say any edible plant is healthy. It is not any edible. Watermelon is not good if you have sugar issues. Or grape is not good if you have sugar issues. Or pineapple is not good if you have sugar issues. Banana is not good unless you eat half a banana. You see my problem with Nigeria, we say you go buy one bunch of banana, go sit down with and chop and finish. Come say, when I say banana is okay, half a banana, one banana, cut into two, you say your sugar no normal. Chop half a banana. Finish. Chop it with small granite. You are good. But you go chop that banana finish, you go chop one bunch of banana finish, you go do you can't go sit down on that rice. Can't collect the anointing of rice. Then you go finish that one, you go then you go come buy your carton juice, come drink 2 cups, gloom. You can't fat, you can't believe say God they bless you. One day devil they write you letter, you don't know. Somebody say red wine is good for the heart. There are studies for and against too. They will say it's good today, they will say it's not good tomorrow. Corn in moderation. You see everything. Corn in moderation. Rice avoid. Bread avoid. Corn in moderation. Gari in moderation. Yam in moderation. Potato, I will tell you to avoid. Sweet potato in moderation. Fufu in moderation. Suya in moderation. Beer, any form of alcohol is a problem. But if you must drink, drink in moderation. Coffee, back and back, there are studies that say it's not good for you at all because of the caffeine. So there are lots of back and forths concerning coffee. Plantain, let me tell you the kind of plantain I like. That ripe one that is almost like it wants to go off. And then you fry it and it's so juicy. Yummy, yum. I love it, but it's not good. Asun in moderation. Yam in moderation. Someone say suya is bad. It depends on what we are talking about. If it's your blood sugar, suya is not bad for your blood sugar. My problem with shawarma is the mayo. Mayo is very bad. Mayo is very bad. And my problem with shawarma is they put mayo inside. So you'll be amazed that ice cream is not as bad as rice. You'll be amazed. Ice cream is not as bad as rice or bread. Small ice cream, one scoop of ice cream is better than eating rice. You'll be amazed. I'm not a nutritionist, too. I'm just telling you what I've learned over the years. I'm 47 years old. I like the ripe plantain. Pizza, poison, run. Pizza no good, oh. Pizza no good, oh. But you see, when I say something is not good, it does not mean you can't have it once a year or twice a year. But that pizza is part of your diet, you are looking for trouble. You are looking for trouble. Yes, you'll be amazed that ice cream can actually be better. It's not good, doesn't, because something is better than, I just said it's better than rice, does not mean ice cream is good. We don't enter food gist. I'm 47. I look older than 47, Abi. No worry. Or in Bono, they get second value. Ice cream has sugar. Now, pork is not good for your cholesterol. But you see, there are so many studies on grass-fed pork actually being beneficial for your good cholesterol. Someone say, yeah, and I just ordered pizza. Eat it, enjoy it, but don't eat it every day. All right, guys, when I don't turn me to dietitian, and no be, please, caveat, disclaimer, I am not a dietitian. I'm just giving you my personal advice. It might not work for you. Let me add all the, because before someone comes to say that it freeze, it might not work for you. I can't believe that 550 people are watching me on YouTube talk about food, 250 on TikTok, 600 on Instagram, and 700 on Facebook. Watch me talk about food. Like, really? Chicken is very good, especially chicken breasts. Chicken generally is good. Someone said, I've been avoiding ice cream and ordering rice. Energy drinks are not good. I love them. I love Red Bull, but I drink once I've drank Red Bull, I've drank the Red Bull for that month or for the next 2 months. Ibieri said, you don't know we love you. If I'm preaching, you know, God, it's Bible that I know, and I attend courses, and I will gather when I no go here, but food that I don't know anything about, when I gather, they listen to me talk about food. I can't imagine how human beings are. Please double click the screen, double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. On Control is my number one gifter. Yay. GMK's hair. They took over from me. Don't grill. Pork has good cholesterol, better than beef and mutton. Grass-fed pork is actually good. Grass-fed beef, grass-fed butter, they're actually good. Like I said, it might work differently for you. Don't take me seriously. I'm not a food and nutritionist. Before somebody goes to start quoting that they freeze. Red Bull is not good cause of strokes. Yes. Is turkey same as chicken? Turkey can be a bit fatter than chicken. I want to say Irish cream and answer it yourself. So let me go right now. Let me just get 1,000 stars on Facebook. Somebody go to Facebook right now. Go to Facebook right now. If you're watching on Instagram, 1,000 stars. Let me close it. 1,000 stars. Let me close the live. Duck or pepper, they are good. They are good. It's bird. They are healthy. Guinea fowl, very good. They say cow milk is very bad. Yes. Watch, because of the kind of sugar the cow milk has. JMK is back to my number one. JMK's hair is back to my number one. Whoa. Goat meat is okay. Is snake meat good? Very good. Very good. Odogu bitters. Anything that Obi Kubana does is very good. Yeah, double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. I have 26,000 likes. Let's get it to 30K. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. TikTok, you don't stop. Chibuzon Wokoye just sent me $20. Chibuzon, God bless you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Double click the screen. Strawberries are good. All the berries are good in moderation. JMK's hair is my number one gifter. I'm signing off in 3 minutes. Whoever's my number one gifter. Sour soup is good. Local chicken is healthier than broiler. Yes. Intermittent fasting, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Grass cutter is good. JMK's hair is just, carrot is good, but carrot can be very sweet, so be careful. Don't indulge, don't overdo it. Rice, avoid. Rice, 0. White rice, run. Run from rice. But more, why I'll say it's good is because it has no nutritional value, so it fills up your stomach. It doesn't make you hungry too quickly. So that way you're protected. So small rice, pomo, or small yam, avoid rice if you can, and pomo, you'll be okay. Porcupine is great meat. I love porcupine. Semo, wheat, me, I will say avoid, but I don't know. Maybe you like yours. Cucumber is good. What milk is the best? Almond milk. Cucumber is good. Carrot is good, moderation. All fruits are good, moderation. Banana, grape, watermelon, pineapple are very sweet. Be very careful. Watch out. Esusu is very good. Insect is very good. Termites, they are very good. But I never chop tortoise meat, but I hear it's good. Giant snails, very good. I've tried. I don't tire. Oh yeah, make I go sleep. I'm coming back at 11 o'clock. Sorry, more like 12 midnight. Take care, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much for coming through for me. I appreciate you. See you all in a few hours, more like 2 hours. Bye, guys.